Hello.
Welcome back to 12 Acres and welcome to this week's highlights video. Well, Tim did a lot of pitter-pattering around in the shop this week, I think as a means of keeping his mind off of his upcoming procedure to fix that failed graft. So they actually had it scheduled for Tuesday, and then his doctor was sick and they rescheduled it for Thursday, so it was a very long and drawn-out waiting period to finally get this taken care of. What are you doing?
Breaking my knuckles. Giving you a hard time if I have a heart attack under here.
Yeah, it'd be very difficult.
Just hook the truck to me and I come along, get me out. Good to go. I hate these ones.
Well, let me find you some different ones.
I got wrecked.
And when I wasn't helping him with the blazer parts, I was in my part of the shop doing some little craft projects for the booth. And I took a load of stuff up there and added some new items and got that black console buffet slash sofa table up there. So hopefully we'll make a few sales. And then we were back at it trying to get the transmission out.
Well, see, it's kind of hitting your leaf spring or whatever it is over here too. Yeah, I know, but now it's down past the leaf spring, so it's not on it anymore.
And we got it. It only took like 2 days.
Dizzy?
And then he got busy trying to get the motor out, which of course we did. But that was also an interesting process. And we had the kids help us on that. Had to push the blazer back and forth a few times. But we got that out too. And finally the day came for his procedure. And as usual, it was a very, very long day. Lots of waiting. And, you know, during all this time, he can't eat or drink or anything. But at least, you know, it was warm in the hospital. It was a very cold day outside, and we even had snow flurries on the way to the hospital. But eventually, procedure time came, and everything went great. They did an extra check on that other stent location where the scar tissue was always growing, and it was still perfectly clear and wide open. They did an ultrasound of the entire heart system, and everything is pumping really good and strong. And so the stent that they put in today was in the LAD artery. It's the native artery. The graft that had been put in had failed, and it was just shriveling up and dying. So they opened up the native artery, and it's supposedly really good and open, and hopefully from here on out he will have no more heart issues and everything will be good to go. But Tim was very, very tired after the procedure and slept for a few hours. But they did release him that very day, and so we were able to go home where he continued resting.
And I'm pretty sure our hospital room was haunted because there was constant knocking at the door, and I would go out there and look up and down the hallway and no one was there. And during the day while we were gone, one of the pipes in the well house froze and broke, so we had no water. And thankfully Paul was able to go to town before we had gotten home, and he got the parts that we needed and the glue. And so we got that fixed when we got home, and now we have water. Boy, I just love winter. But that's it for this week's video, guys. Thanks for watching, and check back next week. Bye-bye.